Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Creel, brand ambassador of PenSeeker, and today I'm going to be bringing you a new tip. And today my tip is going to be focused on about making you more efficient of a golfer and have to rely less on timing in the swing, so we can be playing offense on our downswing more than we have to play on defense and compensate throughout the swing. This is going to apply to everybody. So your dominant hand, what I find in golfers is your dominant hand plays too much of a role in the golf swing, and it usually starts the transition. So I'm a right-handed golfer, so my dominant hand's gonna be right, okay? Most of my left-handed golfers are left-handed, gonna be dominant. So what I am talking about is when we get to the top of the swing, I see golfers, before their body fires, they throw their hands and the club towards the target. And it's because they're using their upper body, but it typically starts with your dominant hand. So what I mean by that is when they get up here, they get real tense. And when I squeeze with my right hand, look at what the club does. So if that dominant hand did not get tense, then the club would more than likely drop in the slot. We like to call it shallowing out, and then the swing could be delivered to the ball in a consistent manner instead of a steep, chopping manner. So this is going to accomplish a couple of different things. We're not going to be as steep on the downswing, and our transition sequence is going to be better. So if you watched our videos on the kinematics and the kinetics of the swing, you know to be efficient, you have to fire your body parts in the transition in a certain order, okay? So this is going to help that. And I've got one good drill for you today, okay? You're just going to hit a couple of pitch shots, just like so. And I just want you just to get loose. You're going to pay attention to your hands and how you're gripping it, and you're probably not going to think much about it. You're going to grip it kind of easy, feel pretty good. And what I want you to do this go around is now I want to start eliminating the dominant hand, okay? And you've seen probably one of the most common out there, you'll see John Daly. John Daly can grab it with his left hand, so his non-dominant hand, and hit pitch shots and hole them out like all the time. I mean, he hits it really, really good. And some of your better golfers can grab it with their non-dominant hand and hit golf shots. I'm not one of those. But the thing is your better athletes are strong on both sides, right and left, and they're coordinated on both. So we're gonna kind of work on that today. And this is a key. If you want to quit getting steep, we've got to take the right hand out of it. The reason we wear a glove on our left hand is that's the one that we got it really gripped in the club. We got some tension in that left hand. This arm stays really straight and rigid. So this is more of the rigidness and the stability through the swing, and the right hand is just kind of a guide to help release the club, okay? Not to get over the top. And what I see is basically people that fire with their right hand, that right hand tends to cover the club way too much. So they come over the top, and their misses are going to be low left, or if they can manipulate it right, it's going to be a big slice. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to grab the club normal. And you're going to see I'm going to go to this camera. And I'm just going to put my hand on the back of the club, okay? And if you got to in the beginning, just kind of grip it a little bit, just to get a little bit of stability, get a little comfort. But I'm going to go ahead and try this, and I want you to work your way to this to where you're just swinging left arm, okay? And we're not hitting full shots. I want you to focus on what it feels like and what the difference is between hitting it normally, gripping it, and without it, okay? So here we go. And I want you to make sure you get a decent rotation, okay? What I see too often is because their right hand's not on it, they let go of their right hand and they don't rotate through. The key is we want to rotate through. Rotation is key to everything. All good golfers rotate. You can see that it's going to feel really awkward. You're going to feel a lot of tension in the left arm. And again, who cares where the ball goes? I just want you to feel it. And what I feel during this drill is basically my left hand has all the tension. So the goal of this drill is for you to feel a little bit more pressure and a little bit more tension, a little bit more rigidness in the left side over the right side. A lot of people don't think about it. They probably feel, I'm definitely gripping it heavier in my right side. That's what most of my students, I've never really thought about it. So what I want you to do is to relax this right hand. I want to feel relaxation in the wrist and in the fingers, okay? And I want you to grip it really nice with the left hand. That's the one you're gonna control it. And I want you to try to maintain that pressure. And I want you to flip-flop from the drill and hitting normal shots. So then I'm gonna go to this and I'm just gonna feel, I feel a little bit more pressure in my left hand, and I wanna maintain more pressure in my left hand going back, okay? This is actually gonna help you slow down your backswing as well and your timing to be way better. And what that's gonna allow to do is your lower body should be able to fire first, then your upper body, then your lead arm, and then your lead hand. Where most of the time, again, if you have too strong of a dominant hand, you're gonna fire with your wrist first, which is gonna trigger a reverse effect. We want it to come from the ground up. You're gonna come from the sky down in your transition. So I'm gonna feel a little bit. That was a good hit. See how my shot is? Just a little push draw. And that's more of my natural shot. So this is, I want you to feel, going back, that you're taking the club back more with your left arm and the right hand's just guiding it. It's gonna feel uncomfortable, and it's because you probably haven't been doing it right. So I hope you take this drill to your simulator, to the range, practice it, get a good feel. It's a great drill to use warming up before you're playing your Saturday round or weekend round or whatever days you get to play. But this is definitely gonna help your swing and your timing and you to be more efficient. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy pin seeking.